Hello, Lisa Hiles here from Perfectly Spoken, and today I'm doing lesson 12 of my B1 course for intermediate level learners, and this lesson has an IELTS score of about 4.5 because it's a lesson on modality again, expressing probability and possibility in the present and the past. So the level of difficulty has gone up slightly. The content of the lesson will be looking at must be, must have been, might be, might have been, could have been, can't be and can't have been. We'll be exploring the difference in meaning and use, focusing on the form and having plenty of practice. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, task 1. Here we go. Task 1 is about probability and possibility now. Okay, match the photos with the phrases below. Okay, you can see here the 4 photos. Okay, let's look at number 1. She looks really sad. She might have a broken heart. Which photo does that go with? That's right, this one. She looks really sad. She might have a broken heart. Number 2. She can't be waiting for bad news because she looks too excited. We keep our fingers crossed in England, when we're looking forward to some good news. Do you? For example, if you're waiting for an exam result or you're waiting to hear if you've got a job, you cross your fingers to bring you luck. Exactly, so it's this picture here. She can't be waiting for bad news because she looks too excited. You look at her face. Number 3, it must be her birthday. Yes, the lady here with all the shopping bags. Lucky lady. Number 4, she could be meeting her boyfriend's best friend for the first time. Yes, it's this picture here, isn't it? Of course. Okay, but what about this question? Look at the language that's in italics. The might, the can't be, the must be, the could. In which phrases am I very sure and less sure? What do you think? Okay, so when we're very sure, we're very sure, but we don't know 100%. Okay, so we don't know. I don't know these people. You don't know these people, so we're guessing. When we're very sure about something, we use must in positive sentences. It must be her birthday. And can't in negative sentences. When we're very sure it can't be true. She can't be waiting for bad news. And we use may, might, and could when we're not sure. We're 50% sure. Okay. I think you'll find that I have a table in my next slide to show you what I mean. And I'm just going to disappear for a moment so you can see the whole slide. Here we go. I hope you can still hear me. So probability and possibility present time. Must is certainty. Must expresses certainty. When we are sure it's true. And here we have the present modal of must plus the base verb. She has bought a lot of things. It must be her birthday. Must plus base verb be. When we use can't or couldn't, we're showing certainty. We're sure that something isn't true. She can't be waiting for bad news. She looks too happy. And here we've got the present modal can't plus be plus verb ing, which shows present continuous form, doesn't it? So something happening now. She can't be waiting for bad news. She looks too happy. May, might, and could express possibility when we are less sure. She looks sad. She might have a broken heart. I don't know. Might plus the base verb have. Here I am again. Hello. So you can refer back to that table if you need to, and the table uses examples from task 1, which you can look back again for extra practice. If not, try this test now. Choose a suitable modal for the following sentences. Here we go. Number 1. Lisa's in her pajamas. She must, might, or can't be going to bed. That's right, she must be going to bed. She's in her pajamas. It's not true. Number 2, it mustn't, it might not, it can't be his jacket. It's too small. It can't be his jacket. It's too small. I'm certain it's not. Number 3, that must, might, or can't be Stephanie. I recognise her voice. That must be Stephanie. I recognise her voice. I'm pretty sure. Number 4, I think that's John's phone, so he must, might, or can't be in the office somewhere. Here, I'm pretty sure he is because there's his phone and he doesn't leave the office without his phone. So I would say, I think that's John's phone, so he must be in the office somewhere. Number 5, I don't know where Lisa is. She must, may, couldn't be at home, but I'm not sure. The clue is I'm not sure. Yep, so I don't know where Lisa is. She may be at home, but I'm not sure. Number 6, I don't know what John does. He could, may not, or can be a mechanic because he knows a lot about cars. Here, the correct answer is could. He could be a mechanic because he knows a lot about cars, but I don't know for sure. Let me just show you. There are the answers to 2. And in number 4, must or might depends how sure you are because of the phone. Yeah, all good. Aha, so here we have one similar photo, one of the lady on her birthday, and 3 other photos for you to look at, okay? And here we're talking about probability and possibility in the past. So again, match the phrases with the photos below. Number 1. They might have done a very important business deal. Which photo is that? They might have done a very important business deal. Yes, of course, it's this photo here, number 3, isn't it, with the 2 businessmen shaking hands. Number 2, he could have forgotten her birthday. He could have forgotten her birthday. Which photo? This time it's the photo at the end with the angry looking wife. And the husband who's trying to make up some excuse, who's trying to think, oh no, what have I done? He could have forgotten her birthday. Number 3, she must have spent a lot of money. She must have spent a lot of money. Of course, it's the photo of the lady with all the bags in the shop, isn't it? Okay, number 4. He may have had an accident while doing sport. He may have had an accident while doing sport. Yes, it's the guy it's the man here with the broken leg. He may have had an accident while doing sport. He looks quite happy, doesn't he? He doesn't look in pain. Chatting to his friends on the phone. Okay, finally, he can't have done what his wife wanted. She looks angry. Of course, it's this one. Look at the lady. He can't have done what she wanted. Whoops. Oh dear. So what does this tell us about how we use the modal verbs in the past? I'm just going to get myself out of the way. Bye-bye for a moment. There I go. Okay, so probability and possibility past time. And here we have must plus have plus past participle. Yeah, must have been, for example. And here we are certain, we're sure that something happened before now. And in our example, we had, look at all of her shopping bags. She must have spent a lot of money. Must is the modal plus have plus the past participle of spend, which is spent. Please just take a moment to listen to the pronunciation. It's not must have spent, but must have spent. So the have gets shortened to of. Must have spent. I'm just going to bring you back to me for a moment. She must have spent a lot of money. Must plus have plus past participle. Must have. Can you do that? Must have spent. Well done. Can't or couldn't plus have plus past participle when we are certain that something didn't happen before now. So the wife looks angry with her husband in the pictures. He can't or he couldn't have done what she wanted. He couldn't have done what she wanted. Yep, so the wife looks angry. Why? He couldn't have done what she wanted, or he can't have done what she wanted. Can't have done. Listen, can't have done. Couldn't have done. Couldn't have done. I think that's what makes this modality more difficult, is when you're listening and a native speaker says them really quickly and we eat the sound. The have becomes of. It's very weak, isn't it? And that makes it more difficult for you to hear it. Okay, finally, may, might, could plus have plus past participle is again for possibility when we're not sure what happened before now. He has broken his leg. He may have had an accident while doing sport. May have had. He may have had an accident while doing sport. May have had. I don't know. Maybe it was a sporting accident, a car accident. I don't know. May have had an accident while doing sport. And there you can say might have had an accident while doing sport, or could have had an accident while doing sport. I think we need some practice of that now, don't we? So let's have a look at the next slide together. Here we are. Complete the following with the correct modal. Must, can't, couldn't. may, might and could plus have plus the past participle, okay? Oh, I think I've been kind. I've put the past participle in. Number 1, have you seen my phone? You left it in the kitchen. I've just been in there and I didn't see it. Have you seen my phone? You can't have left it in the kitchen. Can't have left. You can't have left it in the kitchen. I've just been there and I didn't see it. So I'm sure that that didn't happen. Also possible, you couldn't have left it in the kitchen. Listen, you couldn't have left it in the kitchen. I've just been in there and I didn't see it. So can't have left, couldn't have left. Both possible here. Number 2, what happened to Lisa's necklace? Not sure. It been stolen. We've got a passive form here, haven't we? Stolen by somebody else, we don't know. What happened to Lisa's necklace? Not sure. It might have been stolen. Might have, listen, might have been stolen. May have been stolen. Could have, it could have been stolen. All 3 are possible. You choose which one you prefer. They all mean the same. Number 3, those shoes are beautiful. They cost a fortune. Cost a fortune means cost a lot of money, really a lot of money. No, they were half price in a sale. Half price. Divide the number in 2. Okay, those shoes are beautiful. They cost a fortune. No, they were half price in a sale. Those shoes are beautiful. They must have cost a fortune. Listen, must have. They must have cost a fortune. No, they were half price in a sale. How are you doing? Okay, there's more. Over we go. Number 4. Mary's looking really well at the moment. She's got a suntan. You know where you go brown when you sit in the sun? She wasn't at work last week, so she been on holiday. She wasn't at work last week, so she must have been on holiday, if I'm really sure. If I'm not so sure, might have been on holiday, may have been on holiday, could have been on holiday. I'm going to say for me more naturally here, she wasn't at work last week, so she must have been on holiday. Okay, but you can choose. You can't use can't have or couldn't have there because I'm certain or nearly certain something happened before now. Number 5. That actress is 50 years old, but she looks about 35. Do you think she had plastic surgery? That actress is 50 years old, but she looks about 35. Do you think she may have had plastic surgery? Listen. Do you think she may have had plastic surgery? Do you think she might have had? Do you think she might have had plastic surgery? Do you think she could have had plastic surgery? Listen. Do you think she could have had plastic surgery? All 3 of those possible forms. Number 6. Lisa's not at work and she's never late. She missed the train. Okay, here I'm very certain. Lisa's not at work today and she's never late. She must have missed the train. She must have missed the train. Number 7. It rained because the roads are dry. It rained because the roads are dry. It can't have rained because the roads are dry. Can't have. It can't have rained because the roads are dry. I'm certain something didn't happen. And number 8. Mary left the office already. I'll check for you. I'll check for you. I'll look for you. Yeah. Mary might have left the office already. Mary might have left the office already. I'll check. Mary may have left the office already. Or Mary could have left the office already. I'll check for you. Here are the written forms for you. If you want to be extra sure, remember the pronunciation. The have is of here. Could have, may have, might have. Okay, good. Moving on to our final task now, and I'm going to take myself out of the way again. Here we go. Bye. Final task. What do you think is happening or has happened in these photos? Experiment with modals of for probability and possibility in the present and the past. Okay, so let me give you some help. The first picture, we are talking about something before now, and the second, we are talking about now. Okay, let's have a look at this picture of this lady celebrating. She's sitting at her desk at work. Okay, she looks very happy. What do you think happened before now? Number 1. With some good news. What words can we put in the gap? Okay, well, she looks very, very happy. So I'm going to say she must have had some good news. Must have had, must have had. She must have had some good news. A new job. She might have got a new job. I don't know. I'm just guessing. She might have got a new job. She may have got a new job. She could have got a new job. Number 3, an exam or test. I don't know, so I'm going to say she might have passed an exam or test. She might have passed an exam or test. She may have passed an exam or test. She could have passed an exam or test. Okay. Now look at the next photo of the men in the bar, at the bar, drinking. They look happy and relaxed. So what happened, or what do you think is happening? Number 4, a Friday night after work. It could be a Friday night after work. I don't know, but I think it's possible. It could be a Friday night after work. It may be a Friday night after work, or it could be a Friday night after work. If, of course, you are more sure, you could say it must be a Friday night after work. But, you know, people go to the pub on all different evenings in the UK, but it might be a Friday night after work. Number 5, they good friends. Here I'm certain they must be good friends. They all look very happy and relaxed together, like they know each other. They must be good friends. And finally, number 6, I'm not sure, but they celebrating something. A birthday, a promotion. I'm not sure, but they might be celebrating something. They may be celebrating something. They could be celebrating something. So let's have a look. Here are the answers. And I'm back. Okay. So in the first picture, the lady looks really happy. So before now, I think she must have received or heard some very good news. She may have got a new job. She might have passed an exam or test. And the men in the pub at the bar drinking. It could be a Friday night. They must be good friends. And they may, might, or could be celebrating something. Okay? There's a lot of information packed in this lesson. It's quite a complicated one to do. There are lots of rules to absorb, lots of rules to remember. So please go back to the exercises, try again, see if you can remember, and please try the quiz that comes at the end of this lesson. Thank you very much for listening to my lesson on the B1 course. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.